Although many would dispel the notion that intelligent alien life exists elsewhere in our galaxy, there are a number of theorist groups that not only believe that alien life is here, but that such extraterrestrials have already established vast research bases on our planet for the sole purpose of studying the human race like a pack of lab mice. So today, here at Unexplained Mysteries, we will be going over a few theories surrounding these alien research bases and where they might be residing on and around our planet in an effort to better understand the mystery of extraterrestrial habitation. Secret alien bases in Antarctica. Around the world, we find evidence of pyramid structures that have often challenged our modern notion of the age of humanity and the technological and developmental might of our early civilizations. Given that these great structures are often found in areas that predate archaeological beliefs of early human civilizations, then finding a large ancient megastructure in an area known to have been uninhabited by humans with 100% certainty could prove to be evidence of possible extraterrestrial intervention. This decision is what led the ancient alien community to look towards the only continent on the face of the planet that has yet to be inhabited by any human tribe, the continent of Antarctica. Given its only recent discovery and completely uninhabitable terrain, to find such a structure amongst its icy lands would be more than enough evidence to prove the theory of extraterrestrial habitation. Using complex gathered research data and satellite imaging, the community worked day and night in the hopes of uncovering any evidence of these structures. Fortunately, they did. Believed to be far larger than the pyramids at Giza, the ancient astronaut community began noticing strange mountains that did not seem to match with the overall landscape of the region. Not only did these supposed large mountains not exist anywhere close to a mountain range, but the region in which it inhabited did not appear to even have the stresses or strains of the tectonic plates that could cause a potential mountain range in the first place. Not only this, but the size of the mountain in that area ended up displaying the proportions of a perfect pyramid, with 4 even sides, a symmetrical peak, and the same degree in slope gradient compared to the large pyramids at Giza. Images of these structures in high definition can also be found thanks to efforts made by researchers to locate the peaks of the mountains in attempts to disprove these satellite images, but only worked to prove their existence and showcase their symmetrical and artificial design in clearer imaging. This could very well mean that the continent of Antarctica is home to one of the last surviving remnants of an ancient advanced civilization, vastly predating the existence of the human race. In the center of the moon. On November 14, 1969, in an attempt to better understand the makeup of the moon, NASA placed multiple seismic readers across its surface and then soon launched a lunar space module on a collision course for the moon. The idea behind this theory was to allow the lunar module to strike the moon with such a dramatic force that it would send reverberations and specific frequencies throughout the entire core of the moon and allow the seismic readers to capture this data and help to accurately map out the inside of the moon. What they soon discovered was baffling. Original theories and hypotheses had suggested that these reverberations would not last longer than a minute. Given that the surface of our moon is covered in mostly basalt, of which would work to absorb these reverberations and, given its extensive presence, was believed to make up the majority of the mantle of the moon at this time, it was mathematically calculated to prevent the seismic activity from lasting for a prolonged period of time. However, as the lunar module struck the moon, the entire celestial body began reverberating for over an hour. NASA scientists described its reverberations similar to that of a church bell ringing. There is still no reasonable hypothesis for the cause of this today, and no further information can be gathered given NASA's lack of future missions to the moon. The most legitimate theory available at this time comes from the works of Russian researchers Michael Vasin and Alexander Shcherbakov that had posited the artificial moon theory. They began to notice that the craters of the moon, regardless of the impact size or diameter, all equaled out in depth. They also noted that these craters generally had very shallow and flat interiors, and in other areas even containing convex bottoms. They hypothesized that meteors are hitting an armored hull underneath the basaltic surface of the moon, preventing further depths into the celestial body and believing the moon to be a possible spaceship created by complex alien life. This theory was only reinforced as the mathematics for the moon and its density became an apparent issue. Given its size, location, and theorized general makeup, the moon should have a density of roughly 5.5 grams per cubic centimeter. However, given its orbital path and overall physics, we find the moon to be only 3.3 grams per cubic centimeter, causing the moon to be significantly less dense compared to that of our planet, despite theories of the moon's creation coming from the materials of the Earth. Reinforcing facts became connected to the strange anomalous properties of our moon. The moon is too big to have naturally been caught into the orbit of our planet. For comparison, our moon is 2,159 miles in diameter, whereas the largest Martian moon is merely 14 miles in diameter. This has led to a wide array of debates among the scientific community as to its formation, and even recreations and simulations of impact theory have proven ineffective and mathematically implausible as to the formation of our moon. Additionally, the physics work by Carl Sagan helps to prove that it is impossible for a celestial body to have a hollow interior unless by artificial means. The hollow sound of the moon's makeup point to the artificial moon theory even further and could mean that the moon itself is a massive research base for extraterrestrial life to watch the Earth below. Orbiting the Sun. Later earning the name of the Helios Hand, footage began to surface amongst conspiracy theory communities surrounding an object of immense size, roughly the size of the gas planet Jupiter, that had appeared to be manipulating energy from the surface of the Sun. The footage shows what appears to be long tendrils transferring large amounts of photonic energy into a massive warped field that surrounds a completely dark spherical object. After a large amount of energy is transferred, the object shoots away at superluminal speeds, leaving behind a massive ripple on the surface of the Sun that appears to have been caused by the warping of space-time itself. This has led many to believe that the object is a massive alien spaceship that could very well be the size of Jupiter, making it one of the largest megastructures to ever be constructed in the galaxy. This could mean that the entire spaceship serves to be an artificial habitat for a massive alien race that is secretly residing within our solar system, completely hidden to our technologies. At the bottom of the ocean. Back in 2016, a strange and unexplainable deep-sea anomaly was discovered. Spotted using state-of-the-art satellite information, there appears to be a massive pyramid construction underwater that completely dwarfs the size of the pyramids seen at Giza. It appears that the structure seems to be somewhere around 3.5 to 11 miles across and looks to be resting in a large area of underwater terrain in the Pacific Ocean, a little west of Mexico. Many can even view the massive structure using Google Earth satellite images when looking up the coordinates 12 degrees north at 119 degrees west. The discovery of the object was made by a researcher located out in Argentina by the name of Marcelo Iguazusta. He claims that the structure could be evidence of the formation of an ancient civilization long before man was supposedly capable of roaming the planet, and that, at a different time in Earth's history, could have experienced a change in tide that would allow the construction of the monstrosity. His theories, however, have not prevented a wide range of conspiracy theories from forming in the community. Many believe that it could very well be a possibility that the structure isn't that of a large underwater pyramid, but that of a secret alien base inhabiting the ocean floor. Many have often referenced the existence of strange sightings of unidentified submerged objects, or that of UFOs exiting from under the ocean and shooting off into the sky in different maritime accounts. Given the structure's massive size, sudden appearance, and strange artificial shape, this has led many to undoubtedly believe that it appears to be of extraterrestrial origin. Interestingly enough, other researchers have picked up on the discovery, and well-known alien hunter Scott C. Waring has already posted in his blog UFO Sightings Daily that an 8.5-mile estimate is only a conservative estimate, and that the true size of the discovery could be somewhere north of 11 miles across and possibly grouped up with other impossible-to-see structures in the region. Given the large number of reported USOs throughout the area, known as unidentified submerged objects, that have demonstrated similar properties to that of unidentified flying objects. This has led many researchers to believe that the underwater pyramid is that of an underwater alien research base still being used in the modern day. But what do you all think of these mysterious bases? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.